We're back at the K5 Championship, this time at Rockingham. Top 34 make it into the field. Only 37 showed up, so it would be pretty bad to not make it. But if I don't make it, I can go to bed. It's not
Pit exit looks clear.
a complete
Justin,
loss.
You've got 4 minutes to get a decent lap in.
My strategy here is just to get a lap in and hope 3 people have problems. I'm going to shut up until I'm done.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Looks like we gotta do the second lap, and that's not good. The pressure is on. I wanted to bank a lap here.
New fastest lap for Moody, 24.1. 20th place. You've just done a 25.1. The guy ahead has just done a 25.0.
Thought I was gonna lose it there. I had to get out of it. I had to be careful.
There's the flag. It's over.
24.451. That's about what I've been running, even though I screwed it up there a little bit. That has me in 17th right now, but I only got to beat 3 people. So I'm probably in, if I had to guess. If 3 of these people have put in 2 laps, I'm good. The more people that pop up under me. I mean, there's names. This Mark was fast. I watched Colton Tyndall do a race. Yeah, he just shot up. But I mean, 3 people is. Brian Scalise has 2 laps in. Christopher has 2 laps in. James, yeah, I'm in. Well, unless another person joined at the last minute. Pretty sure all these people that at some point you got a lap in, so. How do I feel about being in? I don't know. I'm gonna be slow. I'm gonna be slow. I want to not be a problem out there. We're instituting a. I'm trying to move this. I'm going to institute one major mistake. If I cause a caution or any sort of thing, I'm black flagging myself. Just want to make sure. I think I saw most of what Nick said, but how did Colton do? Pretty good. Hopefully. I don't have a run-in with him like last week that weighed on me for a long time. Where am I actually? I'm at P23 right now. I actually would prefer to start 34th. If I could have somehow put in a 34th place lap, I would have done it. Just gotta hope all these people heed what Nick says and just be careful. I was gonna say something.
JP, that is a hell of a lap.
Thank you. I was afraid Mark was going to beat me. He just beat me the race before him and I did on this.
In a practice session right
That's the end
before
of the
this,
session, P23.
I managed to get an 07, but I just couldn't get to that.
Looks like a 706. Maybe.
Not that it would have changed my
I had to
qualifying
beat 4
position
people.
any, but
I had to beat 4 people. Good thing it worked out, because I was only strategizing for beating 3. So we'll watch this heat race. But yeah, it looks like time-wise, I'm quarter of a second up from not making it. But I'm also almost
2
half second
minutes.
off the
You really
pole.
need to get on with it. 23rd place.
That's all I care about is making it. Maybe I can just survive a bunch of crap and get some spots
Catch
that way.
up to car number 86.
We will see. I gotta make sure I remember to that where I want. I line it up with the black box. I used to put it here, but then when I would need to do tire changes and stuff, wouldn't be able to click on it or see it. The problem is I use this as my relative. A lot of people don't. A lot of people who do YouTube will either have it as an overlay that only the viewer can see, or they'll have it as an extra overlay, and they use iRacing's relative black box. Anyway, it's like only 3 of the 4 showed up for the heat. I know that the one time I've missed 2 of this is race 6. I've missed 2 of them so far. One I didn't even show up for, the first one, because I didn't own the track and wasn't feeling good.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
And then week 2 was Phoenix, and that's when the participation was still pretty much almost full fields of the 60 that are allowed in. And yeah, I just didn't make it on pace. And I wasn't mad, because I did not expect. I just couldn't figure out the qualifying that. But I immediately left, because I could go to bed. And forgot all about this heat. I wasn't being salty. I would have raced it. I just forgot about it.
Okay, let's find a good rhythm. Make some places.
I'll try my best. This got spread out pretty quick. I feel like Dan Taylor was in. I start to recognize a lot of these names. I feel like I remember Dan Taylor being in the race last week. How far? Not everyone shows up every week, and that's just fine with the way Nick has it set up. He's not requiring that for this league or anything. But it has resulted in a situation where Nick is leading the points, and it's probably mostly due to some of these other guys not coming every week. Not saying Nick's bad.
Checkered flags out. P23.
But yeah, the points are definitely not something I am worried about. It'd be cool if I could move up a little bit. I'm, in there. I've made 3 races now. Last week, obviously, I didn't score too many points because I finished pretty far back. That person doesn't care about getting a speeding penalty for the warm-up, which is probably fine.
Hit that car inside.
There's Mark. I'm gonna follow him. This apparently is a combo he's good at. I don't know if I spit it out because I can't spit out complete thoughts when I'm doing this. Well, he is still all there, but he was in a race with Colton and Justin Yee, and he actually beat Justin Yee. I'm thinking, and I said that when I saw that video, I'm like, I think this guy, because I knew he was in the league, is going to be a contender.
It's now 104 Fahrenheit.
Fortunately, my acquaintance with Mark is nothing against him, it was an honest mistake, but he is the one who kind of set off the chain of events that ended up with me just completely slamming into the back of Colton. But, I mean, I'm not holding that against him or anything, but it is what happened. But, yeah. Very little racing have I done since the last K5. I did one Xfinity race that I didn't record, and I just did the Formula IR04 at Interlagos a few hours ago, and I've already got that video posted because it went HD a lot faster than it usually does.
The car in front has just done a 35.
I don't normally post videos on Sunday afternoons. Last I looked, nobody's even clicked on it yet, but that's okay. I mostly do this as a hobby to myself. I realize that
16th place.
there's a good chance nobody is hearing these words. Who am I starting behind? What's going on? One last check. I'm always paranoid that this is going to reset. Sure, get on the grid. Had that pretty well where I wanted it.
You'll be lining up on the inside.
Relock it
Pit
so I
road
can't
is closed
somehow
right now.
accidentally move it. Although I don't know how I would. I won't even be touching them. Well, I might. Lap timing. How many laps on fuel is good? It's definitely not a thing that I've practiced. Oh, I should turn it back on.
98.
98 laps. This is 150 laps. I didn't even know that.
Are you guys talking about fuel?
You have 3
Yes.
additional sets of time.
100 minutes.
I found it was like closer to 85, but if you save, maybe.
3 sets of tires.
Follow car number 86.
86, Chris Stone.
Something weird's going on with my my PMs in my text chat. It's grayed out. Can you still hear me on here?
Yeah, we can hear you.
That's weird. I can't respond to any direct messages or anything. Just so everybody knows. I don't know what's going on.
I had that happen to me after one of these league races, like the late models. I never did figure out what the problem was. I remember that. It was so frustrating. I feel bad for Colton because he's going to want to talk to lots of guys. Alright, we're going green, so I need to concentrate and not bring out the first caution.
About to go green. Stay focused.
Here we go, get ready.
Off. Time to do your job.
Go!
Green flag, green flag.
Car ahead of me's getting loose.
Inside.
Inside.
Clear inside.
It's the second time I've been in a Nick event at Rockingham. First time was in a 200 lap truck race that I accidentally qualified for. That video is not on my channel because I didn't think to record hosted stuff back then. I didn't know that was a thing people did.
Man, I think I'm trying to take over Gavin's role here, rubbing the wall.
The leader has just done 24.8.
Did that leave you enough room?
That lap time was 25.
I try not to overdrive it. The
Oh,
tires
no,
have
that's
to
something I
last.
did all on my own.
I wish I had a push to talk button more easily accessible. I have it, but
Alright.
I have to contort my hand. There's no way I can sit and chat while
The leader has just done
trying to turn around the track.
Fastest lap for Gonzalez, 24.6. That was 25.4. Carlo,
Still
still
there.
there.
Hold your line.
22nd place. Clear
Clear
inside.
inside.
Car down low.
Inside.
That's a new
Stay
fastest
high
lap for
to the car on the
clear
right
low.
side. Clear inside.
P23.
Nick's also not gotten wrecked out or anything in any of his races. He probably does benefit a little bit from
reeling you in. The gap's now 0.3.
being the host of this. People are pretty hesitant to want to wreck him or be.
The
I
gap
think I'm
behind is just
underdriving probably.
24.8.
I wasn't expecting cars to go all sorts of lanes there. We're just going to take it easy.
Car outside. That was a 25.2.
Still
Still
there,
there.
hold your line.
Clear outside. Car high.
outside.
Still there. Clear high.
Clear.
I do remember Nick saying if you're lapped or off the pace to go high. I'm glad he said that because I don't always know what the proper thing to do is.
B25.
Not sure where he's going to end up coming back up the tracks. Gotta be careful with that.
Alright, Justin, the next car is Jack.
Got somebody disconnected already. My back was really hurting earlier today. That was gonna keep me out of this too if that didn't come out of.
Nelson, go bottom fast, man.
Your lap time was 24.9. B25. You've just done a 25.2.
Hey, thanks, Mark.
No problem.
Got a car outside. He's still there. Still there.
Still there, hold your line.
He's still there. Clear
Clear
high.
outside.
B26.
I'm gonna be in literally last before you know it.
That last lap was a 25.6.
Wonder if everyone will heed what Nick said. Make sure you're doing some giving. Don't fight super hard because it's just gonna end in tragedy. Like if somehow, I doubt it, but if somehow I'm fast all of a sudden because I'm saving tires and I try to make passes.
Go ahead, Mark. I'm not gonna fight you.
Will I be given any courtesy? That's a big if that I'm gonna even be in a position like that.
Just
Robert, you're blinking a little bit,
25.2.
bud.
B26. That lap time was 25.2.
07, you're good.
Car
Like I'm half a lap back already. Not that I want wrecks to happen, but it's pretty much my strategy to have any positions, is for people to wreck and me to get free spots. Big check up here. That being said, I am not wishing for wrecks. I think this track, if I had a motion rig, would probably make me sick. Just bouncing through the corners.
That was 25.6.
Didn't mean to go up that high.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 108 Fahrenheit.
Starting to feel a little tight, and I think it's because I'm charging into the corners too fast. I need to back that up. All of a sudden, these guys ahead of me have driven off into the sunset, and Lance behind me is probably going to make a move soon. The way they were talking on fuel, it sounds like you could one-stop this pretty easily. Assuming this somehow goes green. Although what I'm seeing ahead of me is looking a little scary. That red and white and black car is kind of sliding around.
Your last lap time was at 25.7.
20-something. 25. They're a little loose there. I was trying to figure things out. Lance is probably wondering what the hell I'm doing. Don't worry, Lance. I'm also wondering that. Let's get it back under control here. At least be predictable. If I'm slow, at least be predictable. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm just destroying my right front. I'll let Lance go if he makes a move, but I'm not just gonna... I gotta get out of the habit of just pulling over if somebody's on my bumper.
That lap time was 25.7. Car low.
Inside.
Hold your line. Need to car outside. Clear outside. That lap was at 25.6. Full course yellow. Watch
Yellow
out.
flag. Line up. Single file. Closed. Pit road is closed.
Safety car's out. Pits are closed. Pace car is out.
Line up single file. Find car number 08.
Well then.
Disregard that message.
23, you gotta come by.
I was really hoping to be in the first freaking caution.
Sorry, we had to stop because the lapper was backing into people. Well, the guy that spun.
The leader, Phillips, is pitting.
From my point of view, he came up into me. And I was backing off, I thought.
The car ahead's pitting.
I should have been up more towards the wall, I think.
Just warning everybody, I did not take tires.
Awesome.
F in chat for Jeremy.
If Nick wants content, he's gonna.
I don't know, I felt like saving a set was going to be important. I may be wrong. Maybe a complete wrong call.
Alright, also did not take a set, so anyone lining up behind me, if you want around me, I ain't gonna fight you for it.
Should have been holding the brakes better there, too.
Same here, I didn't take a set either.
I mean, it works out for you if you get another caution before you get lapped.
It also only works out for me if I don't spin out in front of the whole field. I am the control car at the moment, so.
Watch spinning the tires when it start.
You're going to want a short shift.
Oh yeah, I'm restarting in second. There's no way in hell I'm restarting in first.
I hate that it was the first caution. That's absolutely not what I wanted. Pretty sure my engine blew.
What's supposed to be the better line here, the low line or the high line?
High line is faster, low line is better at saving tires if you do it right.
Well, I can't figure out the bottom line no matter what I do.
Should have backed off sooner or harder. Like, if you look at my throttle, I'm half in it. I'm completely out of it.
Green, green, green.
Braking. But, yeah.
Good save there, 07.
I'm not gonna fight you guys.
Well, that's just ruined my night. I hate it. I hate that I did that.
Jeez, man.
Thanks for watching.